Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's VENM here, back in another video, and today I'll be showing you guys how to send pressure here, the nickel triple formation. Now, this nickel triple formation is a brand new formation that EA just put into the game today at this time of recording, and it just came to us out of a title update. And I am right now in the Chicago Bears defensive playbook, and you know, they also added this nickel 245, which I may go over. Let me know in the comment section if you would like me to drop a video on that formation. But I'm going to be going over 3 different plays and showing you guys how to run a blitz out of them, as well as some great backside adjustments to run. So I've already preset my audibles. I have nickel blitz 1, nickel blitz, and nickel blitz 3. And I'm just going to go over this nickel blitz 2 first. It's probably my favorite play out of the formation. You have a cover 2 shell. It's very similar to just nickel blitz out of nickel normal, which has been my favorite defense this year. So I'm just going to come out in it right here. Also, something to be mentioned is that you probably want your fastest cornerback right there in the slot. I'm just going to move Kyle Fuller there. Even though he's pretty much useless, he is just a little bit faster than the other cornerbacks. And also, you want a pretty good coverage linebacker right there. We're going to be dropping Khalil in zone a little bit, so he's perfectly fine in that spot. But if you have a Telvin Smith, maybe somebody, he will be pass rushing occasionally, so that's something to keep in mind. But let's just head into this nickel blitz right here and just go against a random offensive play. So we have a pretty simple setup right off the bat. I'm just going to show you guys the blitz, how to run it stock. All you're going to do is base the line, press Y, and then the left stick to the right, triangle to the left stick to the right. Then you're going to move Kyle Fuller right there. You're going to move him just in front of, or just to the side of him. You want him to be a little bit in front of Leonard Floyd. Not sure if you guys can tell, but he is a little bit in front. And that's just pretty much, that's all you have to do basically. Against a 5-man protection, I can just snap the ball, and you guys see Kyle Fuller is going to come off that edge pretty fast. Not really, there's no read that can really typically get open that besides a quick hitch, quick in route, and those can be adjusted to if your opponent is killing you with that. So once again, just base the line, pressing Y and the left stick to the right, move Kyle Fuller in if he is not already in, and then just snap the ball. You guys see we get a great animation right there. Kyle Fuller is going to just tear it up, and in this case that I'm sending Khalil Mack, he's going to get a one-on-one. So that's why I said you might want to put your best pass rusher right there. Once again, just base aligning, moving Kyle Fuller in. Here it is just a 5-man against a 5-man protection, so not too surprising that we get pressure. I mean, you're not going to get every time. Sometimes some glitchy stuff happens. For the most part, though, the pressure should be coming through. Just got to make sure that you get him in sort of the right position. As you guys see, sometimes he's not going to come through, but for the most part, I'm getting consistent pressure with Kyle Fuller off the edge. Now I'm going to go over the adjustments out of this cover 2 shell, nickel blitz. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put Roquan Smith in a middle third. First, I'm going to set up my blitz always in case I'm not getting pressure. So I'm going to double tap the D-pad to the right, press A, and then the left stick up to put him in a middle third. This is just going to help for our cover 2. And then I'm also going to put Khalil Mack in a vertical hook, which is why I said you might want a good sort of decent coverage guy as well. So I'm going to double tap the D-pad to the left, press A, and then push my left stick down here. We get him in a vertical hook. Pretty much the same exact look. We're only sending 4 people here against a 5-man protection. And we also get that middle third. You can go ahead and put him in the middle third. If you want him backed up a little bit, you can just use a Roquan Smith, but you're going to have to use that left side of the field, knowing we have a vertical hook on that right side. So snap the ball here. You guys see, sending 4, blocking 5. We're still getting pressure. That's such a good thing about this blitz. Khalil Mack doesn't even really matter, and the only reason that you would have him there is in case you're just not getting that, you're just getting weird animations from him, Kyle Fuller. So what I'm going to do again, put A in that middle third, press that D-pad to the right twice, put him in a middle third by pushing the left stick up, and then double tap the D-pad to the left, push the left stick down, we get him in a vertical hook, and then just go ahead and snap the ball right here. Now you guys might be thinking that I'm only blocking 5, so maybe I should block my running back, maybe I should block a tight end. First, I'll just block a tight end, and I'll just send Khalil Mack, just a 5-man blitz against 6-man protection. You guys will see if we get pressure here, we should move Kyle Fuller in once again, just right about there. Snap that ball, and we actually are easily going to get pressure. Noah Fant's not going to come across the formation. It's pretty much going to be the same exact blocking assignment. I'll show you guys again. This time I'll just send 4 against the 6-man protection by doing that adjustment I talked to you guys about. Let's go ahead and block Fant again, and you guys see Kyle Fuller still coming through. 4-man against 6-man protection, so we have 2 extra people. He's only going to be sending 4 routes. Now let's go ahead and max protect here. Blocking my running back and my tight end. I'm going to base a line. I'm going to send 4 people here. Just basically 4 against 7. Now I can't guarantee I'm going to get pressure every time out of this 4 against 7, but you guys see right there we get pressure. He can only send 3 routes. That's going to be super easy to defend considering you have 7 defensive adjustments on the field. And then you can also, if you want, you can obviously just come out here and blitz all linebackers and then do something like this if you want. You don't want to worry about those adjustments. You're going to get pressure either way. It's just, why not have only blitz 4? So that's just something simple. You can definitely turn those soft squats into cloud flats by flicking the right stick down and the right stick up. That's just a basic simple adjustment that you guys should know by now, but simple little cover 2 shell. Now let's go ahead and head into more of a cover 3 type of a setup. So, or actually, yeah, let's go over the cover 3 setup. Nickel blitz 3. It's going to be very similar to the one we just had, I just showed you guys. But what we're going to do is just base a line. You're going to move Kyle Fuller in again. Here we have Khalil Mack on that zone. So if you know you're a cover 3 type of a player, I'd recommend putting a good coverage guy right there. And then what I'm going to do is just turn these into cloud flats. Those purples play kind of weird. Might also move Eddie Jackson down to play the flats a little bit better. And we are simply off to the races. You guys see we're going to get instant pressure right there with Kyle Fuller. And we still have a decent backside coverage. We still have 5, or we're still only sending 5 against 5. So, you know, we're going to get pressure as we did in the other play. I can also turn this into a 4-man coverage by simply just putting A in a middle read. And then I can still do my adjustments, blah, blah, blah. What I might do is also use Roquan Smith because that 3-reg zone that my other linebacker's on gets super glitchy. It baits routes, and then using Roquan Smith, you should still get the pressure. You guys see Kyle Fuller still able to loop around that left tackle, pick up the pressure. Now, I'm not sure if this one's as good against like a max protect. I'm in the wrong play here, but you guys should see here. Let's just max protect, or let's just block our running back. See if it still comes through. Running our same adjustments. Just running those cloud flats. Using Roquan Smith over the middle of the field. We're only sending 4 people here. And yeah, it does get picked up. That was a bad animation by Kyle Fuller, keep in mind though. So that might have been the reason. I guess I didn't just fluently move him in. Let's try it again here. But I do prefer that cover 2 shell personally. I think I might have forgot to baseline there, but like I said, I prefer the cover 2 shell. It's just cleaner blitz in my opinion than this cover 3. This cover 3 is a little bit glitchy, and you guys see sometimes just getting picked up, so that is kind of unfortunate, but it's something you have to keep in mind. If you're going to run this cover 3, I just recommend running it the classic way. I'll show you guys again here. Just have your user in the middle of the field. You should still get pressure typically. Base the line here, move Kyle Fuller in. Let's see if we can get it on the max protect. We should typically. Here you guys see against the max protect, we're able to get that pressure. I don't think Khalil Mack was on his sort of zone, but you guys pretty much get the gist. You can make personal adjustments based on the play. This cover 3 has a lot of potential. You can do some other things out of it. You can run a bluff blitz simply like this. User him. You still have 3 blitzers and you have great coverage like that. So anyways though, I'm going to go over this nickel blitz 1. This is going to be a man sort of play that we're going to be running. Once again, we're setting up Kyle Fuller in his position, and you can typically, what I like to do is press those corners. Your man press is pretty OP this year. I'm also going to move these safeties down. If you have time, move the safeties down because they're just going to play better and they're not going to give up a quick out route or something. And then you guys see we're going to get pressure with Kyle Fuller against the 5-man blitz, or the 5-man protection. Let's go ahead and block our running back here. Audible to this regular nickel blitz. It's going to be the man coverage 1. Move Kyle Fuller in, base a line. I usually like to baseline before I move him in. You can go ahead and press as well. Move these guys down. And simple adjustment. Here we are blocking our running back. You guys see easily able to come through. We have perfect coverage really down the field. And the man-to-man is really hard to beat off the ball. The only things that consistently beat it are maybe out routes. hitches with a low ball, and then maybe a motion slant. So this man coverage one is definitely a pain to deal with, and very simple adjustments as well. You don't have to really make any backside adjustments. You can go ahead and do what we did earlier, put A in a vertical hook with the man coverage and do something like that. You can also man him up on the running back if you don't want to worry about using that yourself. If you know he's sending him out on a swing route, you can just man him up. I'll just leave him in the vert hook for now though. Just go ahead and snap the ball right here. We're getting instant pressure with Kyle Fuller. Perfect coverage down the field. The vertical hook with the DN takes away so much. I'm going to go ahead and see if it works against a max protect. It should, considering how the nickel blitz 2 did. I'm just going to move him over a little bit right here. I'm just going to run that a simple 2-man or sending 4 people. Let's see if we get the pressure against the max protect. And let's go ahead and snap the ball here. You guys see Kyle Fuller does come through before the running back turns over. Now keep in mind the running back is on the right. I'm blitzing to the left. If you could try and flip the play depending on if you know the running back's on that side, but the play's just not going to really work as well. Typically, running it to the running back side, you guys see if I max protect, it should get blocked. We have the tight end on that side, so it would make sense as it does. So try to run away from the running back if you know what side it is, but still insane getting pressure on a max protect sending 4 people. So if you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well for some more Fire Madden 20 content in the future, and also follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel. And peace. I'm out of here.